Welcome back, everyone. It's been a long time, 7 months, almost 8 months since December.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, since literally December. And we missed you. We hope you guys missed us, but we're back in action. I'm really excited about this next chapter because not only are we going to be posting more, but we're going to be getting more uncomfortable, which is what we like to do here. Um, with me is Mo. Let's. How you been, bro? Like, how's everything been? You
before
got
I
some.
get
Yeah.
into that, I know last time I uploaded was 2 months ago.
On your
And
own YouTube
that,
channel.
yeah, on my own channel.
Yeah.
For those of you guys watching, uh, uploaded like, I don't know, maybe like 2 to 3 videos. When I told you guys in those videos I was going to be back and be consistent. So, I mean, that didn't happen. So hopefully you guys can forgive me for that. Before that, it was 5 months. But regardless, I'd say 3 months ago we were at like 365 subs. Now we're at 488. So
Congrats.
without uploading, you guys still have been
Uh,
supporting every day. There's at least a comment or a new subscriber. So thank you guys for still like sticking with me, even though I haven't been consistent and keeping up on my side of the deal. So yeah, with that being said, let's get into how we've been dealing with these times and why I haven't been uploading. The real reason why I haven't been uploading is I I'm just like everybody else, like I just graduated, just finished school. I Post-grad depression, man, is crazy for real. Like I was in a rut, man. Like I was really in a rut, down bad. Like, but
yeah.
I cut my hair, you know what I mean? Like, but off of impulse, you feel me? And I never was one to react off of emotion. I'm always like, bro, you can
It is.
control your emotions, but don't
Yeah.
let it control
Yeah.
you. You
Yeah. Yeah. But
Yeah,
yeah, bro. I mean, like, I remember when you were telling us. I graduated a year ago, so I was telling him, I was telling him all like, "Hey, man, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough because we have this perception that like, yo, man, we graduated from a 4 year college, we paid hella money, and we did hard work, and we're gonna get a job, bro. I graduated during COVID, so I knew I wasn't gonna get a job right away. I knew it was gonna take some time. I didn't know it was gonna take a couple months, but I knew it was gonna take some time. Um, and there's a lot of people that have graduated just now, just like yourself, that are going through this whole phase. And it's either a make or break. Literally, right now, what you're going through is either like gonna make you the next person you are, or gonna break the person who you're gonna be. Because that's what that's how I went. Like I was traveling to distract myself, really, but like, oh man, I need to get a job pretty soon. Also, like just this, expectations from my parents, from the community, from like professors, like, oh, you did great in college, but let's see who you really are. And it took time. But you really gotta have this like, man, you really gotta have this like self-motivation, bro. Like,
yeah,
I remember like everybody would ask me, like, yo, have you gotten a job? And I'm someone that doesn't speak on anything. I don't even like talking about what I'm gonna do next weekend. I'm just really low key because I keep it to myself. What's the point of like, hey, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get this job. Right now, I just got this interview. If it's gonna happen, keep it to yourself, bro. I swear to God, bro, that's the biggest like secret to success. Straight from
yeah,
my mom, straight from her mom. Like that's how I've gotten everything. Alhamdulillah, with by just keeping it to myself. But
yeah.
at the same time, it's also this doubt, like, man, I'm looking at these like, I'm asking around, like, yo, you guys doing good? Is everything good with you? Like, nah, man, we're struggling. I'm losing my mind. Rejections, which is what you're going through right now, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck, man, like, this is not the way it's supposed to go. But
Yeah.
that's exactly how that's how life is, right? Like I'm right now living overseas. I've been here about 6 months now. Um, Literally exactly 6 months. I'll be moving apartments and I'll be here for another couple of years. I've landed a good job. I'm happy, but it took time. It took a lot of like self motivation. Like, it's gonna come down. And I just kept telling everybody like it'll come when it's ready. I'll be there when I'm ready. And when the time is right, the time is right. It's not on your time, it's on God's time. And whether you're religious or not, it's you got to see it that way. It's not on your time, bro. It'll come when you're ready. And that doesn't mean just like you wait patiently. You keep on working. You got to keep on working. But keep on grinding and really putting yourself out there and taking risks. I think that's what we're trying to talk about today. Is really, I mean, we have two perceptions right now, two completely different, realities going on, but there's one truth to it, right? And that truth is really like, man, you really, as a young person, I'm 23, you're 22, 22.
23.
Well, damn, I was older than you. Okay, yeah, because you just turned 23. Yeah, okay, but I'm still, yeah, a few months. In May. Regardless, 2023, this is the time to take risks, and it's not the time to be like looking at ourselves and saying, man, I'm not there yet. I'm not like where I thought I would be, or like where everybody thought I was gonna be. Like, what are you talking about? Like what does that mean? And it's I mean, it's really, I just want to like say this. It's at the time that you really got to invest in yourself, man. It's like one of these chapters in your life that are gonna be who you are in 10 years. That's what you're doing right now. How you do it. The times you're waking up, the times you're heading to sleep, what you're doing on the weekend. Now, not all of it comes down to, details. There's always gonna be a little, unexpected formula. But the things that you can control, you gotta control, and you gotta do it the right way. And it's also like, just take risk, man. Live life. That's what I've learned in the last few months. Is like, I'm at a great job now, but this job doesn't like make me. Like when I first joined, man, I was working like around the clock. I felt every day. On the weekend I was working, and I thought that's how life was supposed to be. And I was like, well, what's going on, bro? I'm just not managing my time right. And that's coming from me, who, like, if you know me, like, man, I manage my time pretty well, like down to the fraction. But there was still some improvement I had to do, and there's still improvement every day I have to do as a person, as a man, as a human being, because that's what we are. You know,
Yeah. Yeah, to go off that, I feel like it, like going back to what you said, it really is just discipline. Um,
facts.
Even in the beginning, I was kind of like down bad. I was like, bro, I didn't get a job. It was 2 weeks. My those 2 weeks in, I'm like, bro, I still didn't get a job yet. I had high hopes. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a job. I'll be out of here in like another week. You feel me? That wasn't the case. Also, yeah, I'm never really like in the past, like I was never really the type to like cry over spilled milk. Like I'm not gonna sit back and just dwell on everything, because I know that's just gonna leave me stuck. Um, and there's no progress when you're just complaining and kind of playing the victim mindset. That's the dangers. Like when you say like you're on social media and you see everyone else, it's like a highlight reel. Everyone's posting what they're LinkedIn, bro. LinkedIn is the worst thing to go on when you're searching
Yeah,
for a
when you're not
job.
doing
Like,
nothing.
yeah, because it's like it's a highlight reel. Like, yeah, you're gonna see everyone's successes, but you don't see the hard work they were putting in to get to where they got. That story is never shared. So we assume that it's just easy. The person that's seeing it for the first time, oh, then everybody's getting jobs. Like, yeah, the market is great. We got to be great.
Yeah, yeah,
Nah,
yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
you don't know that they probably had to apply to like 100, 200, 300 positions just to
Yeah.
hear back, get rejected by 90% of those jobs and then land one. It's like it's a numbers game at the end of the day, and it just comes down to how you take an L, and how you bounce back from it. It's really like it can be discouraging, to get a rejection. It can with anything in life. I mean, it's not even just jobs. Like any failure can set you back if you allow it to. You know, but that's the thing. Like, there's no winning without losing. So if you can't handle losing, then you'll never be able to feel the satisfaction of winning.
Yeah.
So it's all really just a mindset thing, and just a never giving up. It's okay to take breaks. It's okay to get your mind right. I feel like you know me pretty well. Like when I disappear sometimes. Like yeah, and it's like a turtle, bro.
That's some
Like I'll
next
literally
snaps. Yeah,
put
yeah,
my head back in the shell and get my mind right. And with
yeah.
that you lose relationships, you lose friendships, you lose connections because you disconnect. And it's not because you're disconnecting because you want to disconnect. It's because you have to disconnect. There's people like that. I mean, personally, like I have to disconnect from society to get my mind right when it's not, and it's just
Yeah, yeah.
taking time out to focus on what I want. And I guess that's how I got to the point where I'm at now is like I had to take a little while to disconnect and just kind of figure myself out. And that's okay too. But people don't speak about these things. People don't speak about their down bad moments. People don't speak about that. They just Instagram, social like Twitter,
You
Snapchat,
guys
all
can,
these social
uh,
medias is just
hate it. Yeah,
highlight.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you're exactly right, bro. Like, you look at like social media and you see, I mean, I was literally on that script where I was, man, like looking at these guys. I'm like, damn, how do you get a job, man? Why can't I get a job? Or why am I not there? Why am I not working there? Or why am I not living there right now? You know, and if you do that, you're gonna just keep chasing somebody else's like life, bro, and not chase yours. You know, me being where I'm at right now, I took the most like difficult roads possible, and I took like unconventional like routes because I felt like that's life. I don't want to do something that's just like everybody's traditional route. Um, and these routes have made me the person I am today. It's catered me to learn that like shit takes time. You gotta have patience. Um, it's not gonna come the way you want. When I first like, when you get these like right now, since we're talking about jobs, like you get these interviews and you're like, yeah, yeah, I'm definitely gonna get this. This is exactly what who I am. And you get a rejection letter, and you're like, what, bro? And it could really destroy your ego. But I look at it like, okay, I follow up, yo. What did I? Can you just thanks for the opportunity to showcase myself? Can you tell me feedback? And I learn from that feedback. I take it with me on to the next because it's not about what happens now. It's what happens next. It's always the next road. It's always the next movement. The sun's gonna come up tomorrow, and this is not talk like that motivational one-on-one that you find on YouTube with Denzel Washington. This is real
Yeah.
life, bro. Like this is real life. You have a shitty day, come home from work, and you're like, damn, am I gonna like just be upset about it? You can rant a bit, fair. I do
Yeah.
that. And then I'm like, all right, bro. I learned from today. I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful for actually acknowledging this. Like, I know today's a bad day. Like, I can, some people don't even know that. Some people just go on through days not knowing whether it's good or bad, not being grateful for either one. Um, so you move on and you grow from it. You look back at your worst moments, and that's how I survived. Like just looking back at my worst moments where I thought I wasn't gonna make it, and then I made it. You know, and I look back at when I thought like I was never gonna get a job, but then I got a job. And then when I thought I wasn't gonna be back in Qatar, and then I got back to Qatar. Like like you look at these like huge milestones, like man, I'm never gonna do it, but you do it. You've done it before. This time it's just a little different. It's a different a mountain to cross, but you can do it, bro. You've done it before. So talking to yourself, teaching yourself, sometimes people just really want to talk to someone else, and it's great to get advice, but in the end of the day, it's you. You like we're talking right now, as close as we are, it's your life in the end. You're gonna have to find the job for you. You're gonna have to find the next step for you. Nobody else is gonna do it for you guys. Nobody did it for me, and nobody's gonna do it for you.
Yeah.
Um, so it's these truths, it's the harsh reality, but that's what makes it a bit, um, adventurous in my opinion. That's the perception I have at it. I look at like a failure as a opportunity for me to rise, not as an opportunity for me just to fall back. If I'm gonna fall, I'm gonna fall forwards, not backwards. So you guys could quote me on that one. That was nice. Um, but um, yeah, that's really whatever you're going through right now. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it, man. You just gotta tell yourself, like
Totally.
literally speak that shit to existence. I'm gonna make it. Look at yourself in the mirror. If as cringy as that sounds, like you're gonna make it, and you will, bro. Like I swear to God, man. If we can go on, like we could speak about this in other episodes, but there are times when in my own life where I've looked and I've said, "There's no way. Like this is it, man. This is the final frontier." But thank God and alhamdulillah, like I made it. Um, and the people watching this, you just got to look back into those moments. Those are the moments where you dive deep, you remember them, and you take it, with you to cross whatever you need to go. Life is challenging, but it's not impossible. It's possible, man. There's people around you that done it. They did it. If they could do it, why can't you? Literally, what's the difference? I don't see it.
Yeah. I mean, life isn't made to be comfortable.
It's not.
But that's the thing. It's kind of easier for individuals to play like the victim mindset after you see rejection, because it's like you find comfort in telling yourself that it's not my fault, the world's just messed up, like, and it's like you just kind of like deflect everything.
Yeah.
No responsibility, you don't hold yourself accountable.
Right.
So it's like it's just getting out of that mindset where you take ownership for everything you go through, you know what I mean? Because it's the more that you stay stuck in that mindset, because that mindset is very like toxic. It'll literally destroy you,
Yeah.
because it'll just pull you even farther back than where you even were. Because it's like, for you to be able to move forward, you have to take accountability. And
Absolutely.
by playing the victim, you're not going to get there at all. Like, no matter what it is that you're doing in life, accountability is what's going to make you push yourself to work hard enough to get to where you want to be.
Right.
But without accountability, then you're just not going to be able to live up to the potential that you wanted. I mean, that's my biggest fear in life. My biggest fear is really like regret is my biggest fear. Like, I don't want to grow old and be like, dang, I should have did that when I was younger, or I should have tried harder when I was younger. That's probably the worst feeling you can have, because it's like, it's like time's running out at that point. So you don't want to go through that at all. So
Yeah.
if you're one of those people, just keep that in mind, that we're on a race against the clock. So
Yeah.
if there's any time to do something, it's now.
Yeah. But it's on your time. That's really the important part. It's your time. You're not racing against. Don't listen to these bullshit motivators and toxic mindsets where it's like, we all have the same 24 hours. Shut the fuck up, bro. Like, I used to be one of those thinkers. I used to believe in that. Like, yeah, yeah. If he can do it, why can't I do it? He has the same 24 hours, so do I. Like, no, we have completely different opportunities, and that's a whole like whole
I,
another conversation. Huh? Go
I
ahead.
think 24 hours, the whole, we have the same 24 hours. It makes sense in terms of we have the same 24 hours to work, not for like, not to determine like your trajectory for success.
Yeah, yeah. You're not
Success
getting
is
a
going to
million
come at
in
different
24 hours,
times.
bro.
But as long as you're putting in the work that you need to within those 24 hours, your time will come. It might come at a different time, but it'll come.
Exactly.
Um, but I still believe like that the whole, we have 24 hours, it gets, there's different influencers that throw it out. Some people use it as like, yo, let me put this cash on my story and my Rolls
That's
Royce,
the
and
same
then
thing
we all
for
have the same 24 hours, but that's not, it's like, that's also, that just goes back to the highlight reel. It's like social media is a highlight reel. That's how these people sell their courses. You gotta, if you look at everything like a business, you'll see it's just a marketing strategy. It's like they feed off of emotion. All of these companies feed off emotion. If
Yeah.
somebody is down bad watching that story, like, dang, this dude just got $100,000 in cash sitting in a Rolls Royce and said, we got the same 24 hours. He just shit on me, bro. And he said that I got a link in my bio for a course that I'm selling to teach you how to get to where I got. It's all a marketing strategy. It's all, you know what it is. And all that information you can find online if you do the research yourself. But if the moment you start looking at everything like it's a business, then you'll understand why people do the things they do. Because in reality, if you're at that point in life where you're making that much money and you're really happy, if you're not going to be posting on social media seeking validation, you'll probably be somewhere trying to heal your unhealed traumas or just trying to figure out yourself, you know. But or like these people, they start a business with it, you know what I mean? Like they try to capitalize off of what they have in assets, and then they'll just post that online and try to make they just try to make the other person feel bad enough about themselves that they're like, okay, maybe this dude's doing what he's doing and he got to where he got and he
Right.
has money, he has his car, but do you even know if that person's truly happy? You
Yeah.
know, so it's
Exactly.
like,
You know, success is the metric of success comes to everyone completely different, bro. You
yeah,
know. So don't chase other people's dreams. Don't chase other people's, you know, expectations of themselves. Live your life the way you want it. That's really what we're trying to sum up today. But live it differently, you know, and take risks and don't be a copycat thinking that life is gonna the same formula that works for him is gonna work for me. Like, no, it's not. That's what makes this life so damn frustrating, but at the same time, so that's the point of it. You know, it's not supposed to be easy. Otherwise, it wouldn't be called. It wouldn't be the life we're living. Yeah.
yeah,
Um, you know, we're just grateful for being back. I remember we are speaking about this topic, and we're not even speaking about this topic. We're talking about our experiences, and we're like, man, this should be the first episode when we come back. And we just want to. I mean, I'm grateful for just being back 2020. You know, it's been a long time. You got literally this conversation, these topics, the podcast has been on my mind every single day, and we've been talking about like how we want to do this the right way, and there's really sometimes never a right way. We just got to do it. So we're doing it right now with you guys. Thank you for really being here with us. I want real like we've gotten some messages. Send us messages. Drop us a text, a DM, email. What do you want to see next? Do you want to be on the podcast? Come along. We want to hear opinions, even if they're not, exactly the ones we agree with. Let's talk about it, because that's the point of conversation. So, on my side, thanks for everyone for really tuning in. We want to keep these like short, sweet, and more importantly, simple, because it's not complex. The topics we're talking about, they're not supposed to be. They're supposed to be everyday conversations, but they're made to be complex because that's how society likes to place them. So stay tuned. We'll be dropping videos every week. That's a promise from us. Yeah, looking forward to continuing the vision.
yeah. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, turn
Subscribe,
on
man.
post
Subscribe, please.
notifications, make sure that you guys get updated when a new video drops. Drop a comment, let us know what you guys want to hear in the next videos. And as always, thank you guys for supporting both of us. Yeah, peace out. Thank you guys.
Stay
Peace and
safe.
freedom. Yeah, take care of yourselves.